So here are the big pile of orphan blocks that I have on my wall. I've got to sort them out. As I said yesterday, I made this particular quilt. It turned into a lovely quilt using those orphan blocks, and I had a nice piece of fabric to put on the back. It's quilted, it's finished, and it's on its way to donation. Now, so here I am this morning. I'm going to start the next bunch of orphan blocks. I've already sorted them out and put them on my wall to make a 40 by 60 inch throw quilt. And for the most part, all of these stars fit nicely in colorway. Um, the hearts and these two at the bottom and this one need to be built out because these are all 12.5 inch blocks. These are 10 and 1/2, so I have to put a border around those. But and then for this one, I didn't have anything to put there, so I had a bunch of these flying geese pieces. It's hard to see. Flying geese pieces. I'll just put together a block using those flying geese because they're in a green colorway. They'll look perfectly fine with this. And I've got lots of pieces of browns and colors to put around these. And I also found when I was looking a whole bunch of green jelly roll strips, and they will be the binding for the outside. This one is going to go together by lunchtime. It will take 3 hours and it'll almost be done. What can I say? There's nothing really to add to this one. The colors all blend nicely. The orientation is just a straightforward grid pattern. It's going to be a very quick and easy quilt to put together. I'll show it to you when I'm done, I think. I just put these borders on, make that one, sew them together. It'll be done. So here it's finished except for putting the binding on the outside. It really did not take a lot of time. It's nice too. So here's the finished quilt today. I found some fabric to do sashing around the outside or a border around the outside. I also had enough of that to make the backing. So it's a very unified looking quilt. And I did use brown at the outside edge. I think it grounds it better than the green was going to do it. But it was very easy to finish this quilt today. I had to just build out some of these 10.5 inch squares with a bit of a border so they could marry the stars, which were 12.5 inches. And over here, I just made one block out of flying geese leftovers, and it works for me. I think the color combinations are lovely. And when I quilted it, I just used a diagonal row of quilting that is about 1.5 inches apart. So I think that's a good job for today. It took me about 4 hours to build out the squares and sew it together, press it, put the border on, and quilt it and bind it. And that's the joy of having a lot of orphan blocks. If people are giving them away, grab them up, use them. They're easy projects to put together. So the next one is going to be much more complicated because it has a lot of blocks that are not even close to being the same size. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it yet, but I'm going to start it tomorrow. But anyway, thanks for watching. And if you haven't already subscribe and give me a thumbs up. I'm really working hard here to finish some quilting projects and show you some things to use your scraps, leftovers, orphan blocks, whatever you have on hand, just put it together and use it. All right. So thanks for watching. And here's the center part that I have to work on tomorrow. Ooh.